Hello everyone, if you are watching this now and or later, I'm Chrislevi13. I am here playing some Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon, which is a pretty fun game from the 2 times that I picked it up and played it. I've got a whole slew of games on my Xbox that I would love to play for you, but I've kind of got to categorize it into playing, hey, I want this game, that game. But yes, I do got my friend. You might hear him, but he is in the chat. He always watches my streams and joins in my streams, and whether he's playing the game with me or solo. Larry is here, but it's pretty much going to be me playing this game right here. And tomorrow night, I am going to do some Diablo 3 because I don't have to work the next day, so I'll be able to sit there and focus more on that tomorrow. And we're supposed to be starting
I have killed thousands.
But yeah, there's a lot of games that I wanted to do. I don't have a Nintendo Switch, but I did see their direct and some of the stuff that happened there. I saw something about Fortnite and a mobile version coming with starting with iOS and then Android, which I don't know how smooth that would work. And it said and they're talking about crossplay and all that. And it's like, don't know how smooth that would work. But I'm about to start the game in just a few moments. It keeps in just a few moments, so I'm going to hit the continue campaign button. And we're going to pick off right where we were doing whatever mission that I feel like doing right now. And hopefully everything looks good, great, grand. I had to use the custom RTMP to stream to YouTube. And yeah, if you're watching this and you haven't done it yet, there's something I'm going to start saying probably a lot. You might hear it a whole lot, but I'm Chrislevi13, and if you haven't done it yet, you can hit that subscribe button if you're new, or maybe you just haven't done it yet to see weekly live streams with me and Larry, myself, maybe other people in the future. I want to do some collaborations with fellow YouTubers. Just a whole slew of things coming your way. If you really enjoy the content, give me a thumbs up. I'll appreciate that. And you can also share this out with your family, your friends, people who may follow you, because you never know, they may like it as well. You know, or maybe, you know. Okay. So yeah, if you are in the chat and there's anything you would like to say to me, I can see the chat, you know. I see that Gene is here now. Hey, Gene, man. Hope you had a great day. Hope everything at your job and work is going good. Hope the family's good. Hopefully all that's good, you know. So yeah, I'm here. And as you can see right there, there's the guy that I created. That's how I kind of got him dressed up right now. And join public match racing, so I could basically join somebody's game. But I'm just going to do my solo game, I think. And just, yeah. And throughout the stream, I may be talking about some music, some wrestling things that I've seen on this week's Raw or SmackDown. SmackDown, as they call them, come to mind. And yeah, this weekend is Fastlane, and I will be talking about that in a little bit. And there's some stuff that I'd like to. Because I'm interested in 2 matches in Fastlane. One of them I know could be a solid match, but it's just if the superstars do it. But yes, right now let's focus on the game for a minute and see what I need to do here. I got new clothes. Ooh, a new top. Ooh, let me change my top. And most of the time when you see me play games, my characters will be blue and purple. Those are my two favorite colors. But see what the new top is that I unlocked. Okay. Okay. Okay, that was just my dad. He just got home from work, so yeah, he was telling me something. But so I'm just gonna go through my character. That's my dude right there. He looks like a pimp, and you wouldn't want to fight him. I made sure he had the tattoos. He's got tattoos now. His arms look like Randy Orton's arms. Let me put the mic back in. I took the mic out. Didn't mean to do that. Okay, so now I'm just looking at my character. He looks like Randy Orton with his arm when you see his arms. Man, but it's like, what do I do? I want to keep the current loadout either guy. Let me just check something over here. Skulls, weapons, troll, battery. Oh, man. Okay, let me see. I got one skill available. Oh, so I got two skills available. Okay. Bam. Yes, man. Items. Parachute. Not there's mine. Okay, I think I did what I need to do here. So let's go to my loadout. So let's see here. Hey Chris, do you think I can do radio? I mean, that's the one. So I will start off with y'all as I'm doing my loadout, talking about what Fast Lane. So Randy Orton versus is the main match on my radar, other than the WWE title match. Randy Orton versus the champion Bobby Roode. I feel like that could be a really solid match, and it's a good feud for both Randy Orton and Bobby Roode. But I want Randy Orton to take Bobby Roode to honestly the limit. I don't want to see Randy Orton as United States champion right now. Maybe in the future he could have that belt. But right now, I want Bobby Roode to actually show his dominance, but get took to the limit by Randy Orton in that match. Make that match be a surprising match to where people are like, wow, this just happened. Kind of like some NXT matches are, where they're like, bam, this match could be match of the year. I don't know if it could be match of the year, but make it a solid match, because those are two solid in-ring performers from what they do, you know. I mean, I like Bobby Roode's glorious DDT. I like Randy Orton's RKO. It's one of the best moves ever in WWE. And yes, they can play off of it well. And hopefully it's a strong match. But I feel like the match is going to be something. And they might do what they are doing with the Intercontinental Championship over on Raw. If Jinder Mahal were to interfere in that match, they say, hey, you know what? You all are caliber superstars to be on WrestleMania compared to last year. Here goes the triple threat. Throw y'all in there. That's just my little tidbit. But if anybody else has got any opinions to say it right now as I load up my gun. That wouldn't be a bad idea, not at all. That would not be a bad idea. So let's see. Okay, so I am going through everything, just trying to make sure that I get through all this. Okay, now I'm going off what the chat is. This is not the order of the matches that we'll be having at Fastlane, but I am going off the chat. Chat to anybody that is watching this. My friend Jean said also I think Charlotte isn't losing the title and she will keep it till WrestleMania. I believe this will happen here. Not that it's going to set anything up for WrestleMania or anything like that, but she will have a dominant performance and have a and get the best out of Ruby Wyatt that we've seen yet since she's come to the main roster. And Charlotte will be keeping your title. But I feel like you could have this play into. This is something where interference is played in because interference is one of it's SmackDown is laying up the opportunity, but you also got a lot of interference. So, with that being said, let me see costume. Oh, it's a whole get up. Okay. Let me get back up here. Hello, you got the Splinter Cell gear. Before I get back talking about the Charlotte versus Ruby Riott match, you got the Splinter Cell gear, which I remember playing Splinter Cell on Pandora's Tomorrow and all that jazz when I was little. PlayStation 2, PlayStation, Xbox, stuff like that. Cool, man. I like that gear. If I can unlock that, I will get that gear and I'll rock it in the game. But did you all know that Tom Clancy is not just a game? It started out as a bunch of series of books. But now back to Charlotte versus Ruby Riott. I feel like what I'm thinking, if you talk about interference, because that's a lot of thing. And you can sit there and have the match going good. Ruby Riott looks like she's gonna win. She's tearing Charlotte apart, but then Charlotte keeps showing why she's this. Oh, you ain't gonna do this, blah 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 blah. They throw some words at each other during the match. Charlotte is going for her finisher, doing this, doing that, but then surprisingly, who comes out there? Sarah Logan, Liv Morgan. Which Liv Morgan out of the whole posse just sticks out like a sore thumb. But Liv Morgan, they come out there and they try to make her lose like this, and they do something to interfere. It looks like Ruby Wyatt's gonna win. Charlotte pops up out of it. And then you have Naomi and Becky Lynch come out there, even though I think they got their own tag team match thing. Come out there, do their interference, bam, and they take them out, and then next on SmackDown they have blah 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 blah. Well, you know what? Y'all want to have this match? Well, you know what? Y'all have the match, and they have a tag team match on SmackDown basically because of that. But I feel like Charlotte's going to keep the title because she's right now would be the better champion, and Ruby Wyatt will be champion. But I feel like if she stays on SmackDown, come WrestleMania, come the draft, superstar shake-up, whatever you want to call it, she will win the title on SmackDown later down the road, probably summer. Is that Assassin's Creed? Oh yeah, well they are made by the same people, Ubisoft, so it's like. Say it again. Oh, I said the wrong day. Oh, it's just way in on where I'm. Okay, so that's where I'm at. So what I'll do is I'll go over here and I will. Let's begin.
Qué ganas de bailar.
That would be different than what I said, but I could see something like that, you know, because there's a lot of possibilities with the way they're doing things, but I feel like Charlotte's still gonna win, and I feel like what would be interesting would be really interesting. Just another thing that you could throw up in there.
Keep the guns down, fellas. We don't want to scare them all off. We searching this location for intel?
Is that you have Charlotte? Maybe you have like the thing where it sets a matchup, like I said at SmackDown, basically sets up a little side thing for the women. Well, you know, you could do that, and then say Charlotte holds the title up. She's sitting there proud, having her moment at the.
I'm seeing two knockouts here.
Like I'm a dominant champion. Blah blah blah. Rise be coming at me. They give her like the aftermatch and that last promo. It's like, you know, I beat her. Who's gonna?
I have a shot.
Oh.
You're gonna be all right. You hear me? I'm on the way.
Okay, I'm down. But you have to have the aftermatch like promo little thing, because they've been trying to promote that as a new gimmick for them.
Fucking hell.
And when she's having her proud moment, you have somebody shooting me real quick. Let me figure this out.
The OT's escaping.
Let me get over here. You have Asuka's music. Basically, what I'm trying to say is you have Asuka's music hit after Charlotte makes her little promo, and then she comes up there, gets in the ring, and Charlotte looks at her and does all this stuff, and then she says, "Nobody's ready for Asuka. Raw wasn't ready for Asuka. SmackDown's not ready for Asuka." And then basically, they can set up that feud up because it looked like they may be turning Nia Jax's face to have her go get the heel Becky Bliss on Raw. But that's something else you can throw in there for another curveball win. Fall back. Okay, I'm going. Dude's up in here. Okay, now
Rally on me.
Roger, moving.
yes, it's a very cool game. Now, this is no Pacific Order. We have, once again, one of the best tag team feuds of the last couple of years. You have the New Day challenging once again to try to get a spot at WrestleMania versus the Usos, which I don't believe they will defeat the Usos, but I feel like it will be a very, very solid match. And that's really as much as I can say about it. I like all 5 superstars. There's nothing negative I can really say about them. Somebody out there shooting at me. I see him right there. He's telling me shut up. So yeah, that's all I really can say about the tag team match. And then I feel like they've been pushing the Bludgeon Brothers, but not having them really attack anybody yet. Bludgeon Brothers can come out there after the win. The Usos get the win when Xavier say they have Kofi and Big E versus the Usos. They lose match. Xavier's in the ring trying to console them and then get them
Assholes are coming this
back
way.
up.
What's the plan?
And in doing that, you have Blood and Butter music hit. The Usos get outside the ring, run, jump the barricade, get outside the ring. They pick up Xavier, bam. Big E tries to do something, bam. Kobe tries to do something, bam. And then they point out the WrestleMania sign. You could have something like that happen. That wouldn't be any interference in the match, it'd be after the match. The whole thing. Fox over there. Yeah, you can have that happen too.
This document mentions an Unidad captain who sends prisoners to Yuri and Polito for interrogations. He's got to know where our lovebirds are. He's sitting in an Unidad firebase. Rally up, people.
Moving.
Okay.
Clear. We ought to be able to find some intel around here. Got some hostile activity.
This is El Cardenal with an important message for Bolivia. Beware of the lies spread by Pat Katari and his rebels. These promises of equality and transparency, or free education and free health care, they are empty hopes that can only be achieved through tyranny. People can only be equal when equality is forced upon them. Bakatari would take the fruit of your labor, take the largest portion for himself,
Fire.
and will divide what is left between you and your neighbor. Tengan cuidado. You would not reap what you have sown. You would be left with barely anything. The best way, the only moral and Christian way to bring success and prosperity to the individual citizen and the nation.
Okay, locate equipment class, locate supply rate, locate rebels.
We got the address for a cartel network station. Let's get on it.
Rebel Ops. Rebels are allies. Rebel Ops unlocks supply kills. Okay, so I'm very early on in the game, just letting you all know if you are here watching. Cool, great, grand. Try to change this. So I'm gonna finish Fastlane in a minute. We'll finish Fastlane in a minute. I'm just gonna resume this. So if we get back in the car. Figure out where I need to go now.
Pakatari's rebel movement is on the verge of defeat. If we help him turn things
Let's
around,
go.
we'll be able to count on his support in the future.
May Santa Muerte bless you all.
I'm in. Let's roll.
Que así sea.
But I just want to say I'm playing Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon. If you're watching, give me a hello, a hi, a shout out. You know, thank you for all watching, and I just want to say that I will be streaming more, but some weeks I will stream less than others, just get other content created and do my work schedule. Just take a break. I want to do this every night. I can't do this every night. But I just want to say, if you've been looking at Tom Clancy, you know, series for a while there, Tom Clancy series wasn't on anybody's radar, but you've had Siege, Rainbow Six Siege, you've had this game, and you had a division drop in the last three or so years. And each of those games, maybe not out of the gate they did well, but in the long run, each of the games have been successful and done very, very well. And so these are very great games. Great games, and I'm happy that Tom Clancy's games are doing good. Good. As noted today, Larry tagged me in it, and when they are green lighted, working on the next division now, whether it be a 6 Siege 2, I don't know, because they're doing some DLC and some updated stuff for 6 Siege, but that's still got a good tournament base and community doing there. And as far as this one just came out last year, or two, you know, so and this one's more like a single player. You can have people join in, but you kind of do stuff like this, and it's a really fun game. So we'll see how long the longevity of this game lasts. Compared to those are 2-3 years old. It's really, really cool. I'm just kind of taking account of what I've done next spot to get to the next mission. Again.
Here is a brief recording of what Jorge in Inca Camina has to say on the topic. Oh, Lord, mercy, mercy! I will hear your confession. Perhaps that Santa Muerte will forgive you. I don't know any. Dios mío! My foot! Give it back! Por favor! Listo! Listo! It was me again with the message shipment of Super Coca. It was just one small shipment.
And I want to ask a question, if anybody's in the chat listening, Gene, anybody, do you like my setup for streaming? Do you like, you know, I do not wish I had to do this, I wish I could sit there and pick any time, but my streams are late night streams. Do you like my setup with me, the chat showing, and if I get like any donations through Streamlabs or subscribers, that it pops up in this live for people to see? I just crashed. In a minute, when I get up over to the place before I actually go into the place, I will be stopping the game for a second to go get something to drink. But other than that, I don't think I really have to do anything to really stop the game for. And I just want to shout out a few people. RGT85. Rax the Great, Spawnways Media, Dreamcast Guy, Radical, Reggie, Slay Your Essence, It's Your Player 2, formerly Geeks Podcast, Switch Craft with a K. And other guys like that, go check them out on YouTube as well. You see that if you look at my subscription, I am subscribed to these people. They are great, cool, grand, nice, awesome people. And I currently don't have it set up, but I do have the paid version of Steam Labs. Not Steam Labs, the paid version of XSplit, which is what I use for my recordings, whether it be a local recording or a stream. And I am going to set up a thing where when I do go to another screen, you have something pop up for you all to see in the future. And I thought something unique, something good we did myself with it, more people do. I just gotta think about if it will fail. It's like we're in South America the way they're playing the game.
Got started in Santa Blanca after they saved the life of our very own La Plaga. What many of you may not know is that soon after Yuri and Polito met at the hospital where they both worked, Yuri filed a sexual harassment. Like the white people say, ain't love grand?
Man, you'll never let me drive anymore. Just 'cause that one time?
Okay, so I'll be back in just a moment. Thank you all for watching, and yeah, comment away. And I'll be right back, everybody. Let me check something real quick. Okay, if you're here watching this now, I will be talking about some gaming news right now. Let me just do something real quick for you all, because I am going to pop something up on my screen over here, not for y'all to see, but for me to read. And I'm sure. Okay, yes, I saw that there was Black Ops 4 announced and a new Smash Bros. What's you know, and I'll talk all about that and more in just a minute. So I'm on GameSpot's website. Yes, there's a new Smash Bros. coming this year. Which, if you saw, which I will say this: I don't own and I do not play Nintendo systems, but I do respect and love Nintendo for what it is. Before I get into playing this, I just want to say that. And when they did the like little couple seconds of the Smash Bros. Thing. Oh, was the predatory event cool? Just tell me real quick. But when they did the little Smash Bros. Thing, where he thought, oh, it's more Splatoon stuff, and then they showed the Splatoon guys got people looking the best that they've ever been rendered, and then bam, you had the little Switch logo where you saw, and then you saw like little Mario and Link. But yes, Call of Duty Black Ops 4 officially turned release date earlier than usual. Dark Souls is coming to the Nintendo Switch, and they've got something that is interesting to me: an amiibo coming with it. Crash Bandicoot Trilogy Remastered headed to Nintendo Switch, Xbox One, and PC. So let me click on that right there real quick, because I feel like if I do these streams and I can like talk about this, then bam. Nintendo was part of my child, but it was not my childhood where I could say this is the system that hooked me. PlayStation 1 is what made me a gamer. PlayStation 2 it made me know that games had always be in my life. And then I got a little bit out of gaming in my high school years. Just being honest, I got more into music. But it was Halo Reach, and I'll explain that in a future video. Halo Reach got me back into gaming hardcore. Yeah, I feel like it will be I feel like for Smash Bros, just to talk to you real quick, like Casa, as that's how I'm gonna say your name is that it's gonna be a port of the other Smash Bros for the Wii U. But what's different about this port compared to most ports is that this port is gonna have a graphical improvement with what they can do on the Switch. You will be having Mario and Link's version from their Switch version games. You will have these Splatoon 2 characters in there, and maybe it'd be cool to maybe see an ARMS character or something in the game as well. That's just my opinion. And yes, let me click on the news right here. Yes. Okay, let me do this. Following its release on the PlayStation 4 last year, Activision's Crash Bandicoot Remastered is coming to the Nintendo Switch. The Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy will be out July 6th and Nintendo announced during Direct. The remastered package comes with updated version of Crash, 4 texture effects, and more. These games were originally developed by Naughty Dog, which went on to create precisely different the Uncharted and Last of Us franchise. But yes, okay. Get ready to make history. Crash Bandicoot, and this is from March 8th, 2018. A tweet by the people that said this. March, get ready. This is from Crash Bandicoot's Twitter. It says, get ready to make history. The Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy comes to new platforms on July 10th. And this is platforms. So yes, you only heard about the Switch version today, but it will be coming to other platforms. And I'm going to talk about some other news, and then we'll get into this. And maybe, and in the future, I may have a screen where I can pop up myself, and the game will go behind it, and I can talk about some news. But it's a lot of stuff that I'm trying out, different things here and there that would be interesting. Yes, Call of Duty, Black Ops 4, The Division 2, officially announced. New Fortnite update coming, and then another update. They keep updating that game all the time. It's a very fun game. I love playing it. Let's see, coming soon. I think Call of Duty is going to be this year, but I don't know which version of Call of Duty. That, to be honest with you. I'm just looking at some stuff. Yes, get right back to the game. So if you're here watching, what is that? Let's see. Let me zoom in. Let's zoom in. All right.
Shitballs.
Say the word.
Ready? Open fire.
Opening fire.
Okay, here we go. We're on fire.
Escort vehicle destroyed.
Okay.
Commo gear's in good shape. We'll pass on the location of the truck to...
Envoy. Well, obviously it's going to be WrestleMania, even though there's not 60% of the car is not confirmed, but Fastlane does look really cool. Cool and fast. Okay, now let's see. Convoys carried generous mess around.
the rebels.
Pakatari's got some brass ones, I'll give him that. Give that fucker an inch and he'll take a mile.
If he can get us to Yuri and Polito, it's worth it. Let's get it done.
They're coming right at us. Any ideas, boss?
Let me see what I'm trying to do now. Is let's see. Where's the one I'm on assign? Okay, I'm just trying to figure it. Far Cry 5 looks cool. Yes, I will be purchasing Far Cry 5, which means I'll play this game until Far Cry 5 comes out, and then once I get Far Cry 5 out, I'll be doing Fortnite, Far Cry 5, maybe a little Diablo. Far Cry 5 is going to be a big part of my streams and Let's Plays going forward, because I might even do a review if I get the game, because I'm going to probably in the next couple weeks pre-order that game or purchase it before right when it drops. And if I play enough of it, I might do a small review of it to say this is what I think about the game. I'm just trying to figure something out.
I'll catch up with you.
What match am I looking forward to at WrestleMania? Out of the confirmed matches, it would probably be the confirmed matches would be probably probably Intercontinental Championship right now so far. I know Stephanie and Triple H versus Ronda Rousey are going to be a decent match, but I feel like right now one of the Intercontinental Championship is going to be a really interesting match.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
That match is not. I don't want to sit there and say it's confirmed when you do have to like what's happening on Fastlane.
Get ready, fire.
Roger. Move, it's gonna blow. Opening fire on these fuckers. Take cover.
Oh. Down, man, down. Not gonna lie, it's the first game I ever played. Oh, okay. Halo 3 is the pinnacle of the Halo series, and like the highest I think it could have got. It got. But I'm saying it's the best one. The highest it got was everything from what you did with multiplayer and all this jazz. I just died, so yeah. But Halo 3 is good. Halo 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, ODST, everything I've seen about Halo is cool. Now, Halo 5 did have its drawbacks, but that's Halo 5 for you. They can remedy some of that, then cool. Now let's see. Let me put this right here. Okay, the mission right here. So let's actually read the mission. Whoa, what's all that? I'm going to figure all that out on screen.
There were 4 people in the room the night DEA agent Ricky Sandoval was murdered.
Dig in. The cartel's gonna hit this place hard once that transmission starts.
Hey, keep your guns down. These people see too many as it is. We got hostiles in the area.
Ready? Open fire.
We'll go. Tank going on. Shit, we've got Unidad troops inbound. The emitters are on the ship.
That's fly.
Shitball.
You're in trouble. Get down.
Okay, message sent. That ought to inspire the
message
rebels.
Well done, compadres. My speech was heard all over Bolivia. It is only a matter of time before the people rise up and join our cause. Viva la... Revolución.
Glad we can help. Now what have you got on Yuri and Polito?
Nothing yet, amigo. Those two, they cover their tracks well. But my people are working on it. We will know something soon. In the meantime, my revolutionary brothers in Itaqua stand ready to help if you need them. Just call, and they will come.
I'll keep that in mind.
Damn, that's gonna hurt in the morning. Got him.
Who do I want to see win the world title other than AJ Styles at Fastlane? I currently don't like how the gimmick is, but I wouldn't mind seeing Sami Zayn. But for me personally, and maybe Baron Corbin, but Baron Corbin I say down the road one day be champion. But for right now, to be honest with you all, if they want to change things up at WrestleMania and make it a triple threat, Ziggler is the one that I would like to see win the belt, because I feel like Ziggler he's doing good right now. I just don't want to see him get shitted on again, because he is one of the best workers for WWE currently. I know there was a point in his career when everybody thought, oh, he was injury prone, or he has an attitude via Twitter and Facebook and stuff like that. But right now, I feel like he is solid in ring, out of the ring, and I feel like he deserves one more decent run.
Compadre, I may have someone who can give you information on Yuri and Polito.
I'm listening.
One of my lieutenants managed to escape from them. He fled to a village called Culta. Rather than give my man up to the cartel, the villagers hid him.
Goddamn bravery right there.
In response, Santa Blanca razed every home and executed all the villagers. My lieutenant is still being kept alive. Probably so he can be killed in an even more painful way.
Understood. We're heading to Culta now. Open fire.
Copy that. Target eliminated. No hostiles evident.
Acabamos de enviar tropas adicionales justo ahora. Ataquen y destruyan al enemigo.
Yeah.
Yo, take cover.
humanos, fellow cocaleros. I look at your faces and I see the scars the men of the Santa Blanca have left on this land. Stealing our coca, threatening our way of life, burning our houses, murdering our children. A trail of ash and blood. The blood of the people of Bolivia. The same blood that was running in the veins of Tupac Katari, the great Aymara leader who fought the Spanish conquistadores 300 years ago. We are tired. We are hungry. We are desperate. But this blood still runs in our veins. We are Bolivians. Mientras que respiremos, seremos libres. No weapon, no threat, no cartel can take that away from us. I look at your faces and I don't see cocaleros. I see warriors. I see resistant fighters. I see the seed of this freedom that we Bolivians hold so dear. We will oppose them.
A captured rebel being held in the village of Colta might have valuable intel on Liguri and El Polito. Rescue him from the cartel and find out what he knows.
I'll get the skill point real quick, and then we'll go do that. I'm gonna walk all the way there. I think that's all. But yes, I'll be getting both digitally Far Cry, Crash, and Red Redemption and State of Decay this year. Whether it be, I know Far Cry I'll be getting them right as it drops. As far as the other games, I don't know if I'll get them right as they drop, but I will get it. There will be at least several streams of each of those games, if not Let's Plays. Y'all just tell me how y'all like to see them. Other just select feature games I'm getting, as well as I'll continue to play a handful of the games that I've already streamed or will send me in the future. Good, Seth, or Miz. I feel like for the IST title, if the Miz just go on a break after WrestleMania due to his child or other commitments, I feel like that I could see Seth Rollins as the champion, or maybe they do the surprise and they put Finn Balor as the champion, which Finn Balor is the one I would love to see Seth Rollins as Intercontinental Champion, but right now I would love to see Intercontinental Champion Intercontinental Champion Finn Balor, and when he does that, he comes on Monday Night Raw, and maybe it's Pain or something like that, which would be cool. And that WrestleMania, maybe he does the Pain, or maybe. But when he comes on Raw Monday night, the Monday after WrestleMania, with the title, he comes out there with the club and all this, like I'm champion, this blah blah, and he tells the club, you know what, I'm champion. Y'all two deserve to be champion, and bam, you can set them up to go against the Bar, whoever the champions are for that division. Raw tag title. But I feel like Finn Balor would look cool with the Intercontinental Championship, and he deserves it.
Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be. I'll drive.
Hola.
Now I'll get to my point a little bit quicker.
Aquí estoy rodeada de estos niños llenos de esperanza, a los que la vida injustamente los ha puesto en un lugar de
esta tierra, porque solo la Santa Muerte puede llevarlos a una vida mejor. Solo ella. Y lo saben. Amén.
Ready to engage.
No se pierdan los promazos de Nessa en su gira boliviana, presentando su nuevo disco.
Firing.
Chula Serechula. Será un evento histórico. Venta de boletos.
Tenemos detectados a soldados yanquis en la zona. Úsenlos.
Okay, firefight.
Estamos llegando a refuerzos. Eliminen a esta gente de inmediato.
Grenade, move.
Frag out.
Contact near the stack of tires.
Fucking hell.
Yeah, come on, can I get the kills? Hello, there's 5 people watching. Cool, great, grand. Say hello, comment below. And how's your day going? I'm sitting there trying to kill some people real quick.
Get to cover.
I gotta get the cover. Yep.
I got you, man. Just hold on.
What took you so long?
Actividad enemiga detectada. Actualizando posición ahora mismo. Hemos enviado refuerzos a su posición. Acaben con el enemigo.
Go. I just need to get over and get this, and then I can take it.
Man
Man,
down.
that's a
Just
coca
hold on
plant
to
on
your
it.
shit. Man
That's
down.
kind of cool.
Skill point. Okay. Yeah, I bought both of those. Oh, I had to. Okay. I see what I was doing there now. Figure that out.
Man down. Just stay down. I'll be right there.
Acabamos de enviar tropas al sur. Las fuerzas hostiles se enfrentan a nuestras unidades a unos cuantos kilómetros de aquí. Los refuerzos ya están en camino.
Fuck. How about you not let me get shot next time? Hang tight. I'm heading your way.
Got the route of a cartel supply chopper here. Should make it easy to intercept and reroute it towards the rebels. Let's get to it.
Señal del enemigo en su última posición conocida, comenzando una nueva búsqueda.
Sure are a lot of lights and switches up here.
A captured rebel being held in the village of Colta might have valuable intel on Liuri and Elpol.
So, say that again. I was selecting mission and I didn't pay attention. Sorry about that. I'm flying over there.
Nada que reportar por el momento. Continuamos con la búsqueda de los enemigos. Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esa zona. Todas las unidades salgan del servicio.
So, what feud did I start up? From WWE. Let's see. Whoa, I went away. I'm not sure about that. I mean, there is one match I would love to see. I don't know if it's happened. Probably has, but I'd love to see maybe you put AJ Styles, Seth Rollins, DM, or AJ Styles, or versus Seth Rollins or Finn Balor, or have him in a prolonged feud with Finn Balor or something like that. I would be cool with that. Now let's see, or Ziggler versus Seth Rollins or something. Oh, okay. Did not know.
Looks like Colta is still smoldering. Keep an eye out for the rebel they've got held here. Spotting another tango.
Engaging. Fuck, we're made.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de
called the rebels for mortar fire.
Got it, amigo. Shut out.
Rally on me.
A copy. Moving.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
Fuck, they're coming right at us. Tango down.
Ready? Fire, fire, fire.
Copy.
If that, both at their prime, I could probably see Dean Ambrose doing some crazy spots, but like more sadistic, taking, hey, I'm gonna go through the fire, hey, I'm gonna take the pain, would probably be Mankind. McFoley.
More of these assholes just pulled up.
You would see big spots from like the ropes, a cell, steel cage, Dean Ambrose. You'd see like there's a table or somebody taking a beating,
Check it out.
and their butt looks are still getting back up. Be McFoley.
That tango's down.
Rally up, people.
They're onto us. Stay quiet. Get the hell out of there.
Drone is airborne.
Hey, abre la puerta, compa. Open the door.
¿Qué chingados esperas? A partir de la madre con todo. Vamos a enseñarles quién manda. ¡Disparen!
They're coming this way.
Yeah.
Hostiles inside the church.
Whoa.
You're gonna be alright, you hear me? I'm on the way.
Thanks.
Yeah. done there, and let's do this. Yeah. If I could bring back any title, I do like the concept of the UK Championship, but I feel like on a bigger, broader stream line for the WWE, they could sit there instead of just saying, "Oh well, we have a UK title," and they were at one time thinking, and they may still be thinking about, "Hey, let's try to have a weekly show there." Why couldn't you have Raw and SmackDown, right? And they pretty much 8 months of the year, I'll say this, 7 to 8 months a year. Where are they? They are in the United States traveling. Now they do take a week or two here and go to Australia and South America and parts of Canada that sometimes they don't go to, and they do go to Europe. Probably a week or two here or there or something like that. But most of the time it's in the United States. Why don't they bring back the European Championship, and they sit there and they have a division for that, to where you have England, Great Britain, basically Great Britain, France, Germany, Italy, and from basically Great Britain all the way to Russia. You can sit wherever it's available for the WWE to do it. You can sit there and make a thing, bring that title back, and have this division over there, and then they every so often have a couple weeks where they come to the United States, or they do this or they do that, but it shows WWE, and yeah, you might not be able to spotlight it, but you can sit there and get somebody in that position where, hey, I'm going to help me do this, do that. I'm going to be a foreign ambassador. It's kind of like you look at fashion companies, or you look at car companies, or something like that, and you sit there and you have somebody, hey, I have the headquarters. We are a fashion company, or we're a studio that creates music here in LA. This is where the band's from. This is where we're at. But we have a division of us over there in France, that promotes us across Europe, where our main place is here in France, but we have people come out and go to this. And you can do that with the European Championship on a grand scale, because you have the WWE Network, where you pop up the WWE Network and and you go through the things and it says, oh, here's the WWE European division, and you can sit there and watch content from that, watching, hey, here's their weekly show, which is every Thursday of the week, bam. You have that every Thursday of the week. You put superstars to the side. You have that every Thursday of the week, bam. And then you have maybe every 2 months with that brand have a big show. Every 2 months you have a big show, bam. You start in January, March, May, July, September, and then November and December, you get 2 shows real quickly to each other, and then bam, you could build something there, and that'd be the European Championship. Would be something I would do. What about you?
Clear. How you guys holding up? You okay, hermano?
What do you want from me?
Yuri and Polito, the fuckers who tortured you. We're here to make them pay for what they did. But we need to know where they took you.
We didn't travel far. I remember that much, and it was quiet. Out in the country somewhere. There was a smell, like old animal skins. That's all I know. I'm sorry.
It's all right. At least now we know they're close by. Gracias.
Speaking of bringing back titles to the WWE, you currently have the announcement at some NXT shows where Regal said, "We are bringing the NXT United States Championship." So what that basically confirms is that they did have the British Championship, which is defended in NXT and then sometimes at house shows and other stuff. And the British champion, he goes to certain promotions that WWE allows him to go to, like ICW and Evolve and stuff like that, and has matches. But they are bringing an official mid-card championship to the NXT brand, which means that brand is expanding on another level. In addition to that, there's been a few speculations that they also, with Triple H, he also wants to expand the 205 Live brand and bring a tag team championship to that brand, which means there would be 2 more titles added to the slew of titles in WWE, which right now you have Universal, Raw Tag Team, Raw Women's, SmackDown with the World. Then you got SmackDown Tag Team and SmackDown Women's. That's 6 titles on the main roster. You add in the Cruiserweight, which is the 7th. You get if they do the Cruiserweight Championship, that'd be an 8th title. That'd be 8 titles on the main roster for people to fight for. Then you look at NXT. You've got the NXT Championship that makes 9 titles in WWE. You got the NXT Women's Championship that's 10 titles in the WWE. You got the NXT Tag Team Championship, 11 titles, and the British Championship 13. And if you add in the North American Championship, that makes it about 13, 14 titles in the WWE in the modern day. That is crazy, you know. But then again, you got all these superstars and you got all these people that, hey, we're in the Performance Center. We got NXT, you got Raw, you got SmackDown. You got people that maybe not be promoted big on Raw or SmackDown, but they're at house shows. They're doing this. They're even talking. They even got signed right now a 50-person Royal Rumble happening next month, and you know, it's crazy. What do you think about all that news?
Buckle up, people.
I got 1 narco over by the dump.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Engaging hostiles.
Oh, here we go. They've seen us.
You've learned that an Unidad captain named Fuentes has been working with Yuri and Polito. Interrogate Fuentes and see what intel he can give us.
Got to be the one to drive. If you're enjoying this, give me a thumbs up. Please take a moment.
Hey,
while you're watching the stream, give me a thumbs up. But I feel like right now, if I was doing something in WWE right now, that I keep Raw and SmackDown just the way that they are. The time length of the shows, but I'd feature just a little bit more with the different stuff with the women. And I do a little bit more with what you're doing with the management on the show and their storylines. But as far as 205 Live, I know it would probably be spoiled, but I feel like 205 Live would do better if they did like they used to do ECW. Have it before, like they did ECW for a short time when it was Raw as ECW. When they did they used to do Superstars before. And main event before SmackDown. They used to do main event. Yeah, the main event they did before SmackDown. And they can go back to that format where hey, let's have this is 205 Live. People are leaving after they see SmackDown sometimes. I mean, we might give them the bonus dark match, but instead it's open up. Hey, from 6. Hey, if you come to a SmackDown show say in my time zone, from 6 to 8 o'clock, 6 to 9 o'clock, you got a show. So you get the 205 Lives come in, bam, pop, get the crowd popping going, and then you get 2 hours of SmackDown from 7 to 10, 7 to 9, and that's 3 hours right there. Which I know they're trying to do that just like they do Raw, but I feel like you should start it an hour earlier, being SmackDown. That's just my opinion right there. And then you can sit there and on Wednesday still have your NXT, and then if you have anything for like other WWE wrestling shows, you give that Thursday night, and then you let Friday. You let Monday nights after Raw. You let Friday nights and Saturday nights when there's no pay-per-views or anything like that. You let that be nights where you basically promote specials and shows and all that, so if you want to have content 24/7 on the channel, you'd be like, well, you know what? This week on WWE got Monday Night Raw, and then after Monday Night Raw, you've got the new 30 for 30 with SummerSlam 2017. Then on Tuesday night, you got if you are there live, it's the Cruiserweight action and then SmackDown Live. Which the Cruiserweight show will be airing every weeknight on the network, just right after you watch SmackDown. It'll be airing then. Sometimes we may have it aired live right as it goes on, but that's just that. Then on Wednesday nights, you've got the NXT for a whole hour. You get NXT, and then you get an hour-packed interview segment show or 30 minutes interviews where basically we give an update on what's happening across the board at WWE. And Thursday nights you get WWE International, where we show what's happening with WWE around the world, and even in the United States with things that are happening in NXT and all that's outside of Raw and SmackDown. And then on Friday nights you get see old school documentaries, new school documentaries, and all this stuff premiering on the WWE network. Whether they've been there before or they're returning to the network. It's all this stuff for you all, the viewers, enjoyment. That's what I would do with the network, you know. And you can sit there and do that, man, and you'd make more than your money's worth doing that. Because they said. No offense, I'm not trying to interrupt you, but because right now when you look at stuff, it's like they sit there and promote the show during their pay-per-views, confusing sometimes during Raw and SmackDown, but then they just promote it as, oh, we create something, and then we're ready to release it, so let's just release it after this SmackDown or this 205 Live, or release it after this Raw. And it's like it's kind of quickly promoted. If you build stuff up where you have set times where you know, hey, it's gonna drop. That means people can still live their regular lives, but know that hey, there's regular weekly programming here, and here. That's just me. Oh, what were you gonna say? I'm gonna let you say insert your part. I gotta get over here.
Get away from there.
Deploying drone. Here we go.
Got it. Eyes on the Unidad captain.
Sniper up in the tower. Sniper, top of the tower.
Okay, we're still all right. You're gonna get made. Hang back.
Hold your position.
Copy that. Bad guys are marked. Waiting on you, boss. Ready to fire. Tangos are marked. What's the word? Hold up. They're gonna spot you. We got a grunt all by his lonesome. In the bunker.
Tango number 3.
That'd be cool. And you know something else would be cool if you like to do like a show. You know, and you sit there and say, well, Raw's in Memphis, SmackDown's in Nashville, NXT we're down here in Texas. Well, you know what? You could sit there and still, and like WWE, a lot of house shows and stuff like that. They record some of that stuff, and they never show it to us, but they show it to the superstars and even themselves to review stuff and give feedback and all that jazz, you know, and for segments and stuff down the road and DVDs and all that stuff and just backlog stuff, a lot of it, you know. And they can sit there and do that stuff, and they can be like, well, tonight on Saturday night, main event. from Memphis, Tennessee, you'll see the Raw Tag Team champions The Bar, versus the Revival at the house show here. Here will be the opening match. In the match after that, you will see. Then in Nashville, you had Dolph Ziggler versus Baron Corbin in a match for their spot at Fastlane. Then you see the NXT champion tagging with this person versus his challenger at NXT New Orleans, an opponent of his choosing. Then you see the women go at it on Raw's division with a 6-man tag team: Absolution versus Nia Jax, Mickie James, and Alexa Bliss. And you can sit there and show, and you can sit there and show it from different areas because WWE is able to do that. But then, bam, because they got the money to do it and the accessibility to do it. And if you do that right, but then you don't sit there and try to, it'd be cool. Now let me see. I gotta get in here and get it. So let's see.
Okay, this is the Unidad Firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. We need the target alive.
Roger that. Who else?
Need a target alive. Okay, I need to get my target alive. Okay, now let's see. Okay, there's somebody coming. Okay, so I'm gonna have to hold it. So let's just see if I can sit here. Let me see. Okay, so I see. You don't see the visuals up there. Damn! Shot him straight through the window. Shot him straight through the window and killed him. Hell yeah.
Damn, that sure got his attention.
Abrieron fuego. Al piso todos. Los voy a encontrar. A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque. ¡Por aquí están los gringos! Por aquí están los gringos. ¡Intrusos en la zona!
Contact by the camp entrance. Find some cover, fast. Hang in there, I'm coming to you.
Fuck took you so long? Guys ready? Fire.
Roger that.
Shitball.
Nobody died. Hello everyone watching. Thank you all for watching and joining in the fun with me, comment if you're here. Like if you're here. Share me out. Maybe somebody you know might like late night streaming, because I like doing this late night stream. Damn, I gotta say, sitting the way that I'm sitting right now, looking at my stream, it looks the best my stream's ever looked on my output. Let's do this, share things. Good. How it needs to be. Okay, now this. This right here.
Okay, we're cool.
Okay, I'm here. There's 6 people in here, so let's get back to doing the game. So right now, I was just commenting to a few things. So right now, what I need to do is go to my mission. My mission says... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go straight in here and I'm going to try to kill them without getting detected. If you are here, give me a like, talk to me, and the whole 9 yards. So let's see if I can do this without getting detected this time.
Sniper up in the tower.
Tango knows somebody's got a beat on him.
Contacto establecido. Todas las unidades cúbranse y prepárense para responder fuego con fuego.
Frag out. Call the rebels for some indirect fire.
Not mean to do that.
A todas las unidades, comiencen el ataque.
Sniper! Taking fire from the camp entrance.
Avisamos que los refuerzos ya vienen en camino. Únanse a ellas y destruyan al enemigo.
Fire, fire, fire. Get ready. Fire.
A copy.
Okay, open up fire.
Sniper, get the fuck down.
Por aquí los americanos.
What the hell are you doing? Take cover.
Oh, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down, I'm down. I am down, 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 I am down.
Hostile kill.
Fucking hell. Okay, this is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. Hold up.
Ya están por llegar los refuerzos. Eliminen a esa gente de inmediato.
Okay, this is the Unidad firebase. We're looking for the captain who's in contact with Yuri and Polito. Hold on. I called Pakatari for some mortar fire. Fucking hell!
No, I died again. Yep, I just keep dying and dying and dying. Somebody.
heads up hostiles in the area. All right, we're all clear.
Hey, come on, I'm gonna go do my job. Give me some stuff done. Jasper, so let's see. So, okay, where am I now? Oh, I'm way away from where I was. Let me just zoom in. I think on that note, I died. I'll be doing this stream. I'll probably be streaming this game, just letting everybody know. I got 5 people here watching. I just want to let y'all know. Thank you all for watching. I'm going to give myself a little bit more sleep tonight. But tomorrow night, starting at around 11 p.m. Central Standard Time, I will be hopping on with Larry if everything is good to go tonight, tomorrow night, and I will be doing Diablo 3 starting at 2 of Diablo 3, and we'll see if how far we can get in that 2. It should be a fun experience. I'm gonna try to get as many people as I can to come join in the stream and have fun and talk to you all about some wrestling stuff. So I'm gonna look up some music stuff. I have some stuff popped up on my computer, so I don't have to sit there and be switching screens all the time. But I will be doing that, and I just want to say thank you all for watching. As always, I'm Chrislevi13. This is my buddy Larry that you've been hearing. We are both appreciative of everybody that joins in these streams. If you can like, you can share. You can see all of my links in the description box below and on the channel page. I've got stuff where you can support, ways you can support me and support this, and I will be bringing this game back next week. I got some more stuff I want to share with you all in Borderlands, in this game, in Shadow of War. And coming at the end of March, starting in April, I will be doing Far Cry 5 and South Park: The Fractured Butthole for my solo games. And as far as multiplayer, I may change those up as well, but that will be at the end of this month going into April. So I just want to let you all know I am going to sign off, and I'll talk to you all later. Have a good night.